What is up, guys? Ram101 here and welcome to today's video. Now today I'm continuing with a little mini-series that I started I think about a month ago now, and that was my Xbox 720 versus PlayStation 4 mini-series, and that's pretty much where I take a topic, a controversial topic about these consoles. I talk about it, give my thoughts on it. Do I think it's going to happen? Do I think it's a good idea? Do I think whatever it could be is good or bad? That's pretty much what this series is about, and today we're talking about used games, second-hand games, whatever you want to call them, and just sort of the rumours behind that, because there are lots of rumours, mainly that second-hand games aren't going to be able to be played on the next generation of consoles. Now, I've heard some news from both sides. I've heard an Xbox, someone who works for Microsoft and Xbox, said it on Twitter, and then was later released or fired or stepped down from the company, whatever it is, because of that reason. That's one of the things that I heard about. I also heard that PS4 and Sony came out and said that used games will be able to be played, and then I also heard someone came out and said that is not entirely true at this point in time, that it's up to the game developers themselves. And so there are lots of rumors, there have been lots of things floating up in the air about whether this is true or not, and I just wanted to give my thoughts on it, and if I think it's a good idea that we just completely scrap the second-hand and the used games from next generation of consoles. So first off, do I play used games? Do I buy used games? Do I play second-hand games? The answer to that is no. I have bought used games, I have bought second-hand games, and I have always had a problem with it. Whether it be it doesn't work, whether it be it didn't come with an online code and I had to pay quite a lot of extra money to get it. I remember I bought, I think it was Battlefield Bad Company 2, I had the game, I got rid of the game, I think I sold it to a friend or whatever, and then I got the game back, I went out and bought it, and it didn't come with an online code, and they charged me something like £10 to get an online code, when the game itself was, I think, like 15, so they charged me almost the same price of the game to get an online code, which should just come with it, you know. I know pre-owned and someone else has used it, but that's be something that they just put in the box of used games and just give back to people, no matter if it's used or not. I know it's the money thing again, but it is also being a decent person, decent business at the end of the day, and that should just be something that goes back in the box if it's pre-owned or not. You've got the codes there to sell to people. It's part of the game. It says on the box that I'm getting this code, check inside for an online code. I shouldn't have to buy it because I'm buying it pre-owned, you know? You understand? I think you do. So anyway, like I was saying, I've always had problems with used games. That is why I no longer buy them. I also don't get rid of my games either. I just think the amount of money that they take off you, I mean, like, you can get a game for like £40 brand new. If you take that same game back later that day, then they'll probably give you like £15 to £20 at the most, and that's pushing it sometimes with certain games. I think if you took Call of Duty back on day one, you'd probably get that price. You probably get that price for the game. If you took a game like, I don't know, WWE maybe, or Gears of War, something like that, you're probably looking at £10 or something. Very, very low price for a brand new game, and that's also not very good. I mean, you pay all that money for the games just to get rid of them for a very small price, and it's not fair. And I know businesses have got to make money, but that's just an absurd amount of profit, you know. And they put that thing straight back on the shelf for the same price of a brand new game on that same day. If you go into your game store late when it's about to close, look on the shelves, you'll see pre-owned copies of Call of Duty next to the brand new copies of Call of Duty for the exact same price. The value needs to go down if it's ordered by someone else. That's just what it is. It needs to. You can't you shouldn't be allowed to put the game back on the shelf for the same price on the same day, you know? So as you can probably tell, I don't like used games, but I don't think it should be something that's completely fizzled out. These game stores, they're a very convenient place to go buy everything. Games, consoles, controllers, even like gaming t-shirts, trading cards, computer games, strategy guides, things like that. It's a very convenient place to go buy all this stuff from just one store. And if you take the used games away and don't give them the used games market, then those stores shut completely down, because that is where they make most of their money. Because once people have bought stuff, they've really got no reason to go back in, and unless people are bringing their games in to trade in, and if the used game market isn't there, then they're not really going to accept them, because they can't then sell them off again. So I think used games need to stay here for the sake of gaming companies, GameStop, things of that nature, you know. So that's one reason he stayed there. And also, like I said, I've had many problems with it, but I also know a lot of people who are very happy with it. They've never ever had a problem with a used game, and maybe I'm just a rare, maybe they're just a rare, but there are people who have 100% success with used games, and they are very happy to just buy all of their games used for a little bit of a cheaper price. So to conclude, I hope they don't get rid of used games 100% for this next generation consoles. I would like to see my game store stay there, so I can simply go in and buy everything conveniently, and for the sake of everybody else who has had 100% success with used games and do like to buy used games all the time. I think used games is something that should stay, and I hope it does stay. But I want to know your guys' thoughts. Leave in the comment section down below. What do you think of used games? Do you want them to stay or not? Do you think we should completely get rid of the idea? Comment section down below, let me know. Also, if you enjoyed the video, remember to give it a like, rate, and subscribe for more videos. Again, guys, this is Pano1, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.